Prayer is an integral ritual in human life, marking the commencement of a new day, new ventures, auspicious activities, or journeys. Through prayer, individuals find serenity and tranquility. It possesses the potential to instill purity in emotions, dispel fear, and provide the strength needed for an auspicious beginning. Historically, prayer has held a significant place in culture and tradition. People of all ages engage in some form of prayer on a daily basis. Typically, these prayers seek peace, blessings, prosperity, luck, removal of troubles, good health, remedies for illnesses, the betterment of family, wealth and fortune, among other desires. Certain prayers express gratitude for the gifts of life, such as food, nature, sunlight, and more, with the intention of ensuring that these blessings continue to flow abundantly, thus facilitating the fulfillment of desires and the ease of life. However, have you ever encountered a prayer that imposes no demands, no expectations, no requests for the fulfillment of desires? Well, one such prayer is the Namokar Mahamantra. Millions of Jains recite it daily. It is a prayer rooted in veneration, pure reverence, and unwavering devotion towards the enlightened souls. These extraordinary individuals have fearlessly conquered all worldly desires, and in doing so, they have illuminated the path to liberation for all. To delve deeper into the lives of these enlightened souls, understanding who they are, how they attained ultimate happiness, and why they are revered, let's explore this powerful prayer, the Namokar Mahamantra.
Namo Arihantanam, Namo Siddhanam, Namo Airiyanam, Namo Uvachayanam, Namo Lui Savasahunam.
This is the Namokar Mahamantra. Namokar signifies salutation or obeisance. Maha denotes greatness, and mantra represents a prayer, hymn, or a collection of religious words with specific meaning. The Namokar Mahamantra is known by various other names, including Mool Mantra, Panch Namaskar Mantra, Anadi Nidhan Mantra, and more. Let's delve into the meaning of the Namokar Mahamantra. The Namokar Mahamantra is a salutation to the five supreme beings, Panch Parmeshthi. These are Arahant, Siddh, Acharya, Upadhyay, and Sadhu. They are considered supreme because by conquering their inner flaws, they have either attained liberation or are on the path toward it. Namo Arahantanam means salutations to all the Arahants of the universe that exist in the past, present, and future. Arahants are souls who have achieved omniscience, Keval Gyan or perfect knowledge, and godhood. They are free from four major obscuring Ghati karma. Namo Siddhanam means salutations to all the Siddh of the universe that exist in the past, present, and future. Siddha are the liberated omniscient gods who have manifested the purest form of the soul. They have freed themselves from all 8 karma and are worthy of the highest reverence. You might wonder, if Siddha hold the highest position, why do we venerate Arahant first? It is because Arahant illuminate the path to liberation through their teachings explaining the true nature of the soul. Through their sermons, we gain knowledge about the universe, the soul, and everything else we need to understand for our ultimate benefit. Namo Airiyanam means salutations to all the acharyas of the universe that exist in the past, present, and future. Acharya are the leaders of the congregation of ascetics. Namo Uvajjayanam means salutations to all the upadhyayas of the universe that exist in the past, present, and future. Upadhyay are the preceptors or educators among the ascetics. Namo Loe Savva Sahunam means salutations to all the sadhus of the universe that exist in the past, present, and future. Sadhus are ascetic monks. Facts about Namokar Mahamantra. Now that we have grasped the meaning of the Namokar mantra, let's explore some key facts about this powerful mantra. Namokar Mahamantra holds a position of utmost reverence as the fundamental form of worship for Jains across all sects. Acharya Pushpadant and Acharya Bhutbali, disciples of Acharya Dharsen, originally composed this mantra as the auspicious introductory verse Mangalacharan in the oldest Jain scripture Shatkhandagam. This significant task was accomplished 683 years after the liberation Nirvana of Sri Mahavir Swami, the 24th Tirthankar. This mantra is written in the Prakrit language. It is known as Mahamantra, as it is a form of paying reverence to the 5 supreme beings without seeking any favors or expressing desires. It doesn't serve as a prayer directed toward a specific deity or person. Instead, it serves as an acknowledgement of the divine qualities present in any soul that achieves the status of a supreme being. It's also referred to as the Mool Mantra, since it serves as the foundation for all other mantras. Another name for it is Anadi Nidhan Mantra, signifying its eternal nature. The 5 supreme beings to whom we pay homage in this mantra have existed for eternity and will continue to do so in the future. The practice of venerating them has also endured since time immemorial and will persist in the future. While the language and words of the prayer may evolve with time, the intention and the meaning of worship remain constant, making it eternal in this sense. The initial step on the path of spirituality involves recognizing true gods, Dev, scriptures, Shastra, and ascetics, Guru. True gods include Arahant and Siddh. Scriptures are the teachings of Arahant that describe the path to liberation, and ascetics are the souls who follow that path, including the Acharya, Upadhyay, and Sadhu. In this way, the Namokar mantra pays tribute to true gods, scriptures, and ascetics. Importance of Namokar mantra. The verse that highlights the significance of the Namokar mantra is
Eso panchanamo yaro परमं होहि मङ्गलम्।
This verse means that the Namokar Mantra is a destroyer of all sins and holds a preeminent position among all that is considered auspicious. However, if one misinterprets the term destroyer of sins, they might mistakenly believe that they can engage in sinful behavior throughout the day and by reciting the mantra at night expect it to absolve all their wrongdoings. Is it ever possible for such an unjust approach to work? Can this powerful mantra truly serve as a protective shield for sinners? Absolutely not. Therefore, it is essential to grasp the accurate meaning of this verse. Destroyer of sins. The phrase destroyer of sins implies that while reciting this mantra, when the soul focuses on worshipping the five supreme beings, no impure thoughts related to violence, falsehood, theft, unchastity, possessions, or any vices should enter their mind, thereby preserving the purity of their thoughts. Foremost amongst auspicious. Auspicious or Mangal has two significant connotations. Dissolver of sins. It dissolves the sins stemming from delusion, moha, attachments, rag, and aversions, dvesh, which are the root causes of all suffering and pain. Creator of true happiness. Reverence for the five supreme beings illuminates the path to liberation and generates genuine inner bliss. This is what makes it the foremost among all that is considered auspicious. Guidance for recitation. Who can recite it? Everyone can. The Namokar Mahamantra can be recited with deep devotion by anyone, regardless of their caste, creed, or religion. When should you recite it? Anytime. You can recite it in various situations, such as when you are at the temple, standing before the altar of God, before and after reading scriptures, Jinvani, during worship, puja, at the start of a new task or auspicious event. You can also recite it when you wake up, before going to bed, when a child is born, or a family member is passing away, during challenging times or moments of success, in times of fear, or when you are at ease. It's a prayer that can be said at any time of the day or night. How should you recite it? While reciting the Namokar Mahamantra, it is important to reflect on the qualities and images of the five supreme beings to whom the salutation is directed. This can inspire you to follow the path they have embraced and preached. Benefits of reciting Namokar Mahamantra. Namokar Mantra is immensely beneficial to anyone who merely listens to it or recites it with full faith and devotion, even those who do not comprehend its meaning. For such souls, reciting the mantra serves as a shield against sin, preventing impure thoughts from arising in their minds at that moment. It also alleviates anxiety and stress, reducing suffering and enabling them to remain composed during times of adversity. For example, consider the instance of Prince Parshvanath, who once witnessed a blazing pyre and with his clairvoyance knew that a pair of snakes was trapped within it. He immediately implored the person conducting the ritual to extinguish the fire and save the snakes from dying a painful death. When the wood was split open, the snakes were already halfway burned and approaching the end of their lives. Compassionately, he recited the Namokar Mantra in their ears to bring them solace in their final moments. Upon hearing the mantra, the snake's emotions transformed from distress and pain to tranquility and serenity, and they departed from their bodies with equanimity. As a result, their subsequent reincarnation was as heavenly beings, Dharnendra and his Devi, endowed with numerous extraordinary powers. This example vividly illustrates the immense potency of the Namokar Mantra. Simply by hearing it in their final moments, the snakes were reborn in the celestial realm Devgati. It is crucial to understand that every soul bears the consequences of its dispositions, and the recitation of prayers with sinful or cruel sentiments does not yield desired results. The benefits of reciting Namokar Mantra for individuals who understand its profound meaning are even more incredible. Let us understand how. These souls engage in contemplation, reflecting on the journey through which the five supreme beings reach their elevated spiritual state. They ponder upon the following key realizations. Previously, these supreme beings were ordinary mortals like me, entangled in the cycle of birth and death. By studying the scriptures derived from the teachings of omniscient beings and comprehending the fundamental elements tattva, they were able to distinguish the self from other substances and realize the true essence of their soul. As a result, their attachments to worldly desires began to diminish, leading them to the ascetic state sadhu parmeshti. Through rigorous self-realization and pure meditation, shuddhopyog, they successfully shed the obscuring ghati karma, ultimately reaching the state of arahant. Subsequently, the non-obscuring aghati karma also detached, allowing their souls to attain their purest and truest form, achieving their ultimate goal of everlasting happiness, liberation in the Siddha state. If I too aspire to attain happiness, I must embark on the same transformative journey. Thus, this powerful mantra holds the ultimate secret to our true and eternal happiness. Summary: the Namokar Mantra is a salutation to the five supreme beings, Arahant, Siddh, Acharya, Upadhyay, and Sadhu. It holds the distinction of being the oldest and most widely practiced form of worship among Jains, embraced by followers of all sects. This revered hymn is unparalleled in its greatness because it imposes no demands on anyone. Its sole purpose is to pay homage to the exceptional qualities of all souls who have achieved the status of the five supreme beings. It is acclaimed as a destroyer of sins, preventing any sinful sentiments from arising in those who recite it. Furthermore, it is considered auspicious as it has the power to dissolve sins and bestow genuine happiness. For those who comprehend the true meaning of this mantra and follow the path prescribed by the Supreme Beings, they can attain a position similar to theirs.